Today we are going to do the second lesson of EVS, Around Me, Nature's Gifts. Class 1, Term 1, Samacheer Kalvi 2026-27. So what is nature's gifts? Here we have sunlight, which gives light, warmth and help plants grow and dry things. Air, we cannot see it, but we can feel it and it helps us breathe. Then we have water. Rain fills ponds and lakes. It's used for drinking, cooking, homes for animals. The sun, air and water are nature's gifts to us. So here we are going to learn why do we need sunlight. So when we talk about nature's gifts, we have the sun, air and the water. And why do we need sunlight? Sunlight will give light and warmth. It will help the plants grow and we can use it to dry things. Now we have a question here. Can you see the sun at all times? So the answer will be no. We can see the sun at daytime and at night we can see the moon and the stars. So here we have day and night. Day and night, it will come one after the other. So what do we see in the daytime and nighttime sky? So daytime we can see the sun, night we can see the star. Daytime we can see cloud and aeroplane. Night we can see the moon and in the daytime we can see the birds. Can we see air is the next question. So what we are going to do here, blow on your hand and see what do you feel. So here are two parrots who say we too need air as well as the squirrel too. So when we talk about air, air is around us. We cannot see it but we can feel it and air helps us breathe. So here there is an activity for you guys to do. You use a straw and blow and see what you can move. So that means air helps move things. Where do we get water? So rain is the main source of water. The rain gives us water. So because of the rain, the ponds and lakes will fill with water. So here there is a picture of a rainy day and you guys need to color the things that keeps you dry. So you can color the umbrella, the raincoat, the plastic cover. Is there life in water? Yes, there is life in water. Many kind of plants and animals live in water. So we have colored the animals which live in the pond here. Now we need to discuss how do we use water or what are the uses of water. So water is used for mopping, drinking, bathing, washing. So here there are some uses of water wherein it is proper and improper. So the first picture, the girl is brushing with the tap on, which is improper, whereas brushing teeth with closed tap is proper. The second one, the boy is using a bucket to have bath with the tap closed, which is proper, but the boy taking bath with the tap on and wasting water is improper. Now the lady washing clothes with tap closed, which is proper, but with the tap open, washing the clothes and wasting water is improper. In the last picture, the girl is watering the plant using a hose pipe, which is wasting water, again improper, but using a small mug to water the plant is proper. So we need to save water, green the earth. Here we need to observe and say what floats and what sinks. So in the first picture we have a stone which will sink. The leaf will float, balloon will float, keys will sink, feather will float, potatoes will sink, eraser will sink, and a spoon also will sink in water. Here there is a picture where they are using a life jacket, and this life jacket will help us to float in water. Now observe and tick. First picture is of daytime, second is night, then down below is night time, and the last picture is daytime picture. So color for proper and improper uses of water. We have crossed it off here. So the first picture is actually improper. The second one is proper. Third one is improper. Fourth one is improper. Fifth one is improper. And the last one is proper. So what I have learned here, we are going to talk about the nature gifts, and we need to find and circle the things that we can use on a rainy day. So here there's a raincoat and umbrella. And here we have a tap which is open. So what will you do? So the answer should be close the tap. So what we have learnt in nature gift. So here I can tell the differences between day and night. I can explain how sunlight, water and air help us. I know the different uses of water in my home, and I follow correct ways to use and save water. Now we are going to move on to animals around me. This is the section 2 in the lesson. There are many kind of animals around us. So some live on the land, some live in water, and some live in both land as well as water. So what are the animals around us? There are many kinds of animals around us. Again, some live on land, some live in water, and some live on both. So here they have asked us to number the picture based on the size, and we have done it from big to small. So goat, hen, frog, butterfly and ladybug, which is the smallest one. Now down below in B, cow, dog, cat, parakeet and dragonfly, which is the smallest one. Draw animals in the place where they live. Now we have dog which will live in on the land, and there is a fish which will live in water. Now how do animals move and what sounds do they make? Now here there is a picture of cat, and cat says meow. And when we look at the animals, some will walk, some will fly, some will swim and some will hop, and they make different sounds. Now here we need to count and write the legs of the animals. Dog has 4 legs. The bird has 2 legs. Grasshopper 6 legs. Goat 4 and a hen 2. Here, which animal will fly? Butterfly. Which animal will swim? Fish. Which will walk, fly and swim? Duck. And which will walk and fly? Crow. Now here we have, do all animals have the same footprint? Now we need to match the animals with their footprints, which we have done. The dog first, then the crow, then the duck and last the bull. What kind of homes do animals have? Now the cow which lives in the shed, the spider has a web, the hen lives in the coop, the bird will live in the bird nest, and ant will live in the ant nest. So different animals have different homes. So help me go home. So let's get the fish in the pond, hen into the coop, ant into the ant nest, the bird into the bird nest, and the bull will go to the shed. Here we have food and the young ones of animals. So little chick story. There's a small chick who has lost his mother. Mother, where are you? I am hungry. So it will start crying and start searching for its mother. So on the way, it meets a cow. Cow says, little chick, don't be sad. You eat some grass. So it says, no, thank you. And it moves on and sees a goat. Little chick, eat some leaves. So it again says, no, thank you. And it will see a duck. So the duck says, little chick, eat some fish. It again says, no, thank you. And moves on to a cat. Little chick, drink some milk. Again it says no thank you. The next will be the dog. Little chick, chew some bones. Again it says no thank you. And last it finds its mother, and the mother says, where did you go, my little chick? Come, eat some grains. Oh mother, there you are. So the chick will eat grains. So chicks eat grain, cow eat grass, dogs chew bones, and cat drinks milk. Animal care for their young one. So here the picture, and they are showing us how the animals are taking care of their young ones. So cow and calf, bird and chicks, hen and ducklings, dog and puppies. So all the animal will take care of their young ones. Now connect to the mothers and color them. So we have connected the dog and the puppy, the cat and the kitten, the duck and the duckling, and the cow and the calf. Next, draw the food for the animals. So cat will drink milk, the dog will chew bones, the cow will eat grass, and the hen will eat the grains. So how do we care for animals? So here they are telling us not to hurt the animals and take care of them. But you can see in the picture there is a small kitten and it is hurt. And the boy finds that kitten and it takes it home, and then both the mother and the boy takes that injured cat or the kitten to the vet, and the vet treats that kitten or the cat, and all of them are happy in the last picture. Here we need to know what we should do and what we shouldn't do with the animals. So we shouldn't throw the stones at the animals. We can feed them, we can pet them, but we should not pull their tails. Animals around me. So who am I? I fly, I am a bird. I walk and fly, I am a rooster. Circle the places where they live. The fish lives in the pond and the bird will live in the bird nest. Find and tick. I eat grains, I am a hen. I eat grass, I am a goat. Connect the young ones with their mother. Again, cow and calf, dog and the puppy, duck and the duckling, cat and the kitten. Now here there is a question, where does the ant live? Ant lives in the ant nest, and what does it eat? It eats anything which is sweet. Here it is the jaggery. What I have learned? I have learned animals around me. So I can name some animals which are around me. I can group animal based on the size and where they live, and I take care of the animal. So what can I do? I can take the things that dry in the sun, the pot, chilies and the clothes. Draw a line from each animal to where it lives. Fish in the pond, duck in the pond, that is water, goat and the cow which lives in the land. So tick proper and cross improper water usage. First one is improper, second one is proper, third is improper, next one is proper. Now, appreciate the uses of sunlight, air and water. Differentiate between the right and left side of your body. Appreciate loving and caring movements of the family. Identifies common animals in the surrounding. Practices cleanliness and hygiene routine. Identifies places and people in the school. So this will be done uh, and learnt by the students once we complete unit 1 and unit 2 of EVS. So what I have learnt in unit 2, I can tell the differences between day and night. I can explain how sunlight, water and air help us. I know the different uses of water in my home. I follow correct ways to use and save water. I can name some animals around me. I can group animals by size and habitat. I know what different animals eat. I know animal homes, nest, coop, shed, web. I take care of animals around me. So we have done a great job and we all love nature and animals.